Hi, everybody. I'm Gloria Moraga. This is a Political Woman podcast. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I really do. Please subscribe. Please follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Listen, it is Halloween, so I might stop this in the middle of a recording and answer the door for the little ones, because it's just starting to get dark. It's not dark yet. So I thought I would try to get this done. But little ones come early, and those are my favorite. All right. Happy Halloween. Be safe, everybody. So it is Thursday, October 31st. Election coming right after this weekend. Big political weekend. Just want to talk about a couple of issues in this podcast. Women in America. I love women. I love being a political woman. I love it. I love talking about politics. I love reading about politics. I love talking about politics so much. I see that look on people's face when I approach. It's like, oh no. Oh no. I mean, I heard my sister, I was at a family reunion, and I heard my sister whispering on the phone to my nephew. That's all she does. That's all she talks about. That's all she just wants to watch it on television. And I said, I hear you. What did you say? Women in America. Racism in America. And what has happened to us? Now, the woman thing. Here's Donald Trump. Take a listen.
And my people told me about 4 weeks ago, I was saying, no, I want to protect the people. I want to protect the women of our country. I want to protect the women. Sir, please don't say that. Why? They said, we think it's very inappropriate for you to say. I said, why? I'm president. I want to protect the women of our country. They said. They said, sir, I just think it's inappropriate for you to say, pay these guys a lot of money. Can you believe it? I said, well, I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not. I'm going to protect them. I'm going to protect them from migrants coming in. I'm going to protect them from foreign countries that want to hit us with missiles and lots of other things.
It sounds a lot like I just do what I want. If I see a beautiful woman, you don't remember what he said? Let me remind you. Here it is.
I moved on her, actually. She was down in Palm Beach. I moved on her, and I failed. I'll admit it.
Whoa.
I did try and she was married.
It's huge news, Sarah.
No, Nancy. Yeah. No, this was marriages. And I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping. She wanted to get some furniture. I said, I'll show you where they have some nice furniture. I took her out furniture. I moved on her like a bitch. But I couldn't get there. And she was married. And all of a sudden, I see her. She's now got the big phony and she's totally changed her looks. I gotta use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the I can do anything.
Disgusting, vile man. And it's one thing people said, it's just locker room talk. Bull. You know why? Because a jury convicted him of assaulting E. Jean Carroll. So it's a done deal. It's not just locker room talk now, is it? Why is this acceptable to us, to women, and to men who love us? Why is this acceptable? Remember the day? Talking to my woman. I watch old movies. I see how it was. How Humphrey Bogart would have stood up and pounded someone's ear for dare disparaging Ingrid Bergman. And then this other dude on one of the channels. And I don't watch that non-news channel that parades as a news channel run by the old dude that likes to marry young women. But you can't help it because people post about what they're saying. And he went on about, if my wife doesn't vote the way I want her to vote, or, what? If a man talked to me like that, he wouldn't be my man for very long. Yeah, and I'm single. I'm divorced. Yes, and I give my ex-husband a lot of credit for dealing with me for all those years. I was pretty tough. Maybe that's why he cheated on me. Whatever. So, Puerto Rico. All I can say is this. Thank God for the Puerto Ricans. Because Trump insulted Mexicans first thing when what year was that? All the years blur together because it wasn't the first time he ran for president or thought about running for president, but it was when he came down the escalator, la, 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 la. He insulted Mexicans right off the bat. And then, I see Latinos for Trump. So the Puerto Ricans, though, are not taking it. They have drawn the line. And Trump has not apologized. Here is his lame ass, what he said on the garbage truck. Here's the garbage truck soundbite.
Anything about the comedian? I don't know who he is. I've never seen him. I heard he made a statement, but it was just a statement that he made. He's a comedian. What can I tell you? I know nothing about him. I don't know why he's there. You put comedians up, and I guess he went on earlier in the show. I don't know who he is.
Okay. This is not going to be a Donald Trump podcast. So let's just get Kamala Harris in. She responded to I'm going to take care of women. And I'll tell you this, whether we like it or not, Trump's going to take care of us.
The former president, Donald Trump's remark about women and whether they like it or not. And listen, it actually is, I think, very offensive to women in terms of not understanding their agency, their authority, their right, and their ability to make decisions about their own lives, including their own bodies. And this is just the latest on a series of reveals by the former president of how he thinks about women and their agency. Whether he has said, as he has, that women should be punished for their choices, whether he has talked about his pride in taking away a fundamental right from women, whether it be how he has actually created a situation in America where now 1 in 3 women lives in a Trump abortion ban state and has legal restrictions on the right she rightly should have to make decisions about her own body.
I don't want to be taken care of, A, but B, I certainly don't want to be taken care of by that old disgusting dude. I don't. Period. And you're saying, I know all the MAGAs are going, nobody wants to take care of you and nobody likes you and, you're ridiculous and whatever. Okay, fine. I take it. I'll take it. I'll take whatever you give me. How did we get here? How did this happen? I understand Trump has a cult and people are going to vote for him no matter what comes out. No matter what. It slides off of him, and he goes on to be more disgusting and more vile than before. It's just every day, new low, new low, new low. So I'm here to talk about women, to talk about racism, to talk about what they are doing to us, and to please just say, if you're on the fence, if you're a Latino, if you're a person of color, please pay attention to what this man wants to do. If you only pay attention, like at the last minute, like on Monday, if you start looking at the issues on Monday you start saying, well, the old dude with the weird hair, really helped us during the economy. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That was Barack Obama's economy. Donald Trump dragged us into the ground, and then he gave rich billionaires that tax cut that hurt us. It hurt me. So I know if it hurt me, it had to hurt a lot of other people. It hurt us. It destroyed us. The ruling class, the billionaires, didn't pass down that tax cut to us. They bought bigger yachts. Jeff Bezos, that runs Amazon, that just refused to endorse a presidential candidate because he's bending the knee to Trump, he bought a big yacht right after the tax cut. It was over. They don't care about us. This is a battle right now between good and bad. This is a battle right now between rich and poor. And it's become ultra rich versus middle class versus working class. They don't care about us. Did you hear what that ugly man that runs Twitter said? Oh, yeah. Trump's economic policies, or his economic policies, and, he's going to put Musk in charge of things, of cutting the government. I'd like to cut something. That ugly dude that jumped up and his shirt wasn't, get a shirt that fits. He said, it's going to be very painful for Americans, very painful when they start cutting. He's not going to have any pain. They're not going to have any pain. We're going to have the pain. We are going to have the pain. What are they talking about? The economy's better than it's ever been right now. America is the envy of every country in the world. But oh no, Joe Biden doesn't get any credit for this. And it's Biden. It's Biden's policies. It's all the things he and Harris have done. Back to women. Are you going to vote? Are you going to go in there and are you going to vote for women? Another woman died in Texas. She wanted her baby. She was looking forward to having her baby. The baby died. She had a miscarriage and went to the hospital, and they didn't treat her. She needed a therapeutic abortion, but they wouldn't give it to her because of Texas law, because of draconian Texas law. They're killing us. Trump brags about it, and it's going to get worse if he wins. He brags about it, about taking away our civil rights, our right to privacy, our right to go into a doctor and talk about our personal issues. And the Supreme Court just did it. And we let them. We let them. Because the Congress the Senate just let them go through. That Mitch McConnell, he blocked Obama from appointing to justice and just they let it all go through. What are they there for? What are they there for? We are the people. This is about us. But you know what? If you don't vote, it's your fault. All right. It's Halloween. Am I being a frightmare? I am. I love you all. Please be safe. I want to talk about women and the power that we have. We have power if we use it. Men love us. If you can't figure out a way to convince your man, if he's not in the cult, to vote for us, to to help us, to help our daughters and our sisters. You're not doing it right, sister. I don't want to go there. But they make us go there. All right. This is a Political Woman podcast. Yes, I'm out of control. It's getting darker. The little ones are going to start arriving. My dog is scratching at the door. He wants to go out. He's got a costume. He's going to go trick-or-treating with my grandkids. The cat's feeling it. Please subscribe and be safe.